Hey there, night dwellers. Join the Phantom Troupe for a serene escape into dreamland with enchanting sleep stories. Let the calming tales transport you to a world of peaceful slumber and restful nights.
Hey there, I'm Isabella, your sweet storyteller. It warms my heart to have you here with me. Tonight, we're set for an adventure into the world of mystery and suspense. Get ready to be hooked by a story that unfolds in the shadows of the unknown, where every page brings us closer to an unsolved enigma. Before we dive into the gripping narrative, take a moment to let go of the day's events. Inhale deeply, letting the weight of the world lift from your shoulders. Exhale, embracing the soothing calm that surrounds you. As we embark on this mysterious tale, picture yourself on the edge of anticipation, eager to uncover the secrets that lie ahead. The story we're about to unfold draws inspiration from real-life enigmas, weaving a tapestry of intrigue that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Feel the tension in your muscles dissipate with each breath. With the day behind you and relaxation setting in, let the excitement of the unknown heighten your senses. Together, we'll navigate through the twists and turns of this suspenseful narrative. Now, as the world fades away and the mystery unfolds, allow the soothing rhythm of my voice to guide you into a tranquil state. Stay tuned as we step into the mysterious unknown, where every moment holds the promise of revelation. In the quiet suburban neighborhood of Suma Ward in Kobe, Japan, where cherry blossoms once painted the streets in delicate hues, an unspeakable darkness lurked beneath the surface. It was a place where families raised their children, and laughter echoed through the streets like a soothing melody. Little did the residents know that their peaceful lives were on the verge of being shattered, and the serene facade of their community would soon be marred by a series of chilling events that would leave an indelible mark on the collective memory of the nation. The date was June 28th, 1997, an ordinary day that would transform into a nightmare for the close-knit community. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the streets as families settled into their evening routines. Children played in the parks, blissfully unaware of the impending tragedy that would strike their seemingly idyllic town. It all began with the discovery of a gruesome crime scene hidden away in the shadows of an alley. Ayumi, a young elementary school girl, lay lifeless, her innocent eyes forever closed. The air was thick with the stench of fear as news of the horrifying incident spread like wildfire, gripping the community in a vice of terror. The first cracks in their serene existence had appeared, and an ominous cloud cast a foreboding shadow over Suma Ward. The perpetrator, an unassuming 14-year-old boy named Shinya Higashikuni, quickly gained notoriety as Shonen A, or Boy A. The moniker carried with it an air of mystery, a symbol of the unknown darkness that had infiltrated the lives of those who once believed themselves safe. Shinya's face adorned the newspapers and television screens, his vacant eyes haunting the collective consciousness of a nation that could not comprehend the horror that had unfolded within its midst. As the shock waves of Ayumi's murder reverberated through the community, the residents grappled with a newfound fear. Parents clung tightly to their children, reluctant to to let them out of their sight. The streets that once echoed with laughter were now shrouded in an uneasy silence, punctuated only by whispered conversations about the unsolved mystery that plagued their once tranquil town. To truly understand the horror that unfolded, one must peel back the layers of Shinya's past, a past scarred by familial strife, emotional neglect, and the slow erosion of a fragile mind. Shinya's parents, embroiled in their own battles, unwittingly contributed to the creation of a monster within their own home. The cracks in his psyche began to appear early on, manifesting in a turbulent childhood marked by isolation and a growing disdain for the world around him. A loner at school, Shinya found solace in the virtual realms of video games and dark internet forums. These digital sanctuaries became breeding grounds for his growing resentment and twisted fantasies. The threads of his unraveling sanity were intricately woven into the fabric of his online existence, a world where violence and cruelty knew no bounds. The first signs of trouble surfaced when Shinya's classmates noticed a change in his demeanor. Once an unremarkable presence in the crowded hallways, he now exuded an unsettling aura. The teachers, concerned by the ominous shift, attempted to intervene, but the true depth of Shinya's inner turmoil remained hidden beneath a carefully constructed facade. As Shinya's isolation deepened, so did the intensity of his dark fantasies. His mind became a canvas for gruesome thoughts, painted in shades of red and black. The boundaries between reality and imagination blurred, and the ominous whispers in his mind urged him towards a path of unspeakable violence. The second victim, a young boy named Hiroshi, fell prey to Shinya's escalating descent into madness. His lifeless body, discarded like a broken doll, served as a chilling testament to the brutality that now haunted Suma Ward. The community, once bound by trust and familiarity, now found itself fractured by fear and suspicion. With each passing day, Shinya's acts grew more audacious and bloodier. The streets, once safe havens for children, became fraught with danger. The town lived in the grip of an invisible monster, and the authorities struggled to comprehend the mind behind the heinous acts that gripped the nation. The turning point in the investigation came when a survivor emerged from the darkness. Takeshi, a young boy who had narrowly escaped Shinya's clutches, provided a chilling first-hand account of the horrors he had witnessed. His testimony became a lifeline for the investigators, a key to unraveling the twisted labyrinth of Shinya's mind. Armed with this newfound information, the authorities intensified their manhunt. The nation watched with bated breath as the net closed in on the elusive Boy A. The once anonymous face behind the moniker was now thrust into the spotlight, a face that seemed incongruent with the acts of unspeakable violence he had committed. The day of reckoning arrived on that fateful June day. Shinya, cornered and devoid of remorse, was taken into custody. The nation witnessed the unmasking of a teenage killer whose actions had sent shockwaves through the very fabric of Japanese society. The media frenzy surrounding the arrest only fueled Shinya's sense of power as he reveled in the chaos he had unleashed upon the once peaceful town. As the trial unfolded, the courtroom became the stage for a complex drama that delved into the psychological intricacies of Shinya's mind. Expert witnesses dissected the nature versus nurture debate, exploring the societal factors that had contributed to the creation of a monster. Shinya's defense argued that he was a victim of a system that failed to recognize and address the warning signs of mental illness. The trial became a national spectacle, captivating the imagination of a nation struggling to reconcile the monstrous acts with the face of a seemingly ordinary teenager. The verdict, when it came, marked the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. Shinya was found guilty, sentenced to a life behind bars for the atrocities he had committed. The aftermath of the Shokibara Seidojiken prompted a collective introspection within Japanese society. The scars left by Shinya's rampage were not only physical, but also psychological, casting a long shadow over the once innocent town of Suma Ward. The community, faced with the daunting task of rebuilding, rallied together to support the grieving families and implemented initiatives to prevent similar tragedies in the future. The legislative landscape underwent significant changes, with a renewed focus on mental health awareness and intervention. The nation grappled with the uncomfortable truth that monsters could be born within the folds of a seemingly ordinary existence. The legacy of Boy A served as a stark reminder of the fragility of innocence and the profound impact of untreated mental health issues. In the years that followed, the scars slowly began to heal, and Suma Ward emerged from the shadows of its past. The once quiet streets bore witness to a collective effort to rebuild and move forward, determined to turn the page on a dark chapter in their history. The haunting tale of Shokibara Seidojiken became a cautionary tale, urging society to remain vigilant and compassionate in the face of the unseen struggles that may plague the minds of its youth. The cherry blossoms, once tainted by the darkness, began to bloom anew, signaling a fragile yet resilient hope for a brighter future.